Welcome back everyone to the Mansion, and today I have some Airsoft gameplay for you. Now in this Airsoft gameplay, it was a backyard gameplay, and as you can see I just killed my little brother Thomas, and then I switched over in this game, it was a capture, and then I just killed Dad right there. And what I did was I dropped my gun and I ran to get the hula hoop. Because in this game it was a capture the hula hoop. The hula hoop was in the middle of the map. If you got shot, you had to go back to your side of the fence to respawn. And so we quickly, me and my brother David were on a team against my little brother Thomas and my dad. So I got 2 quick kills off of them, so I decided to run for it, and I got that game. Now, in this next game, it was a deathmatch, a team deathmatch, my brother David, right there. And we each had 3 lives. When you get hit, you have to go back to your fence to respawn. So in this one, we didn't rush up like we had done the other one. So I just kind of go into the forest while he go off to the left while he goes a little to the right. And my dad and Thomas had rushed up, and I was telling my brother David where they were. And I saw my little brother Thomas trying to shoot me from across the map. He was shooting me way far away, like a few hundred feet, and he only has a 350 FPS. Assault rifle. And as of now, I'm using my G608, and this gun I do have some other in my other Airsoft video I show all the internals, well, not quite all the internals, but all the features of this gun. So I see my dad right out by the bushes, and I'm trying to get some shots out of him. And as you can probably tell, I edited quite a bit of this gameplay out, because this was around a 30-minute gameplay, so I edited down to about 5 minutes of action. This deathmatch was around 30 minutes.
I'm going right.
Then I tell my brother David that I'm going for right, to the right side.
To your left. He's right by you.
Then I say that my little brother Thomas is to David's left, kind of sneaking up in the forest. Thomas, this is his first time playing Airsoft, so he was really rushing. And I just got him there with a quick machine gun burst. So now Thomas is down out to 2 lives left. My dad's at 3, and we are both at 3. And right there, Dad's hiding in some bushes, and I tried to just lay down he's hiding in some shrubs, so I tried to lay down lots of BBs just to try and hopefully that one of them would get through that bush. And I'm just kind of weaving back and forth because he's shooting quite a bit of BBs at me too.
Moved up. In the front bushes now.
I tried looking down my sight, my scope, to try and get him. Now this is a 4x20 scope that I have on this, and it's taped onto the side because I like the scope at the side. And I made a mad rush, did machine gun, tripped, fell down, but he didn't get me yet. And then he just got me. right there. So I go on back to spawn, respawn, and I take my ammo off and switch out the mags because that one mag was out. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't shoot him, because I tried shooting him, but the mag ran out. So that was kind of bad. And I took the mag cartridge off because it was just getting really heavy. Well, also it's a hot day. My gun is 7.5 pounds, so it's kind of hard to run around a ton with it. So now I'm at 2 lives. Thomas is at 2 lives. Dad's at 3, and my brother David's at 3. Right here, I'm just trying to kind of look around to see where he is. See where they are. My dad's still in the bush, but I don't know where little brother Thomas went. And then I just saw him do a quick rush along the side. So I shot some at him, but they were rush shots, so I didn't hit him. So he's putting some at me. And he's behind a bush, so I quickly decide to go on to the left of the field quick and hopefully get him flanked quick. Boom, and I got him. So Thomas is at 1, I am at 2. David is at 3, and my dad is at 3. I'm walking along behind David, and Dad shoots at David and hits me. So it was kind of funny. I'm like, dang it. So now it's a tied game. Thomas at 1, me at 2, at 1. Dad killed by David. So David just got Dad. So now it's not a tied game. We're winning by 1 life. David has 3, I have 1, Thomas has 1, and Dad has 2. So I move up, I rush up quick to that bush where Dad was at. Because this bush provides lots of cover. And you can peek your gun through some holes to get it. And Thomas is to my left, kind of rushing, and Dad is right in front of me. Thomas is shooting at me, I'm shooting at him. And I got him in this burst right here. And I'm sorry, I kind of cut out the footage without realizing that spot where I'd killed Dad right there too. So as of right now, Thomas is out, Dad's at 1 life. I rush around, go behind, couldn't find which cover I wanted, go behind a tree. Dad comes out from behind the burn pile, quickly look, and take 2 shots. Well, more than 2, more like 4. And I got Dad, and that ended the game. I had 1, David had 3. So now in this is a game we were around the pond, and me and David had our pistols out, and Dad and Thomas had their semi and full auto assault rifles. Now my pistol is just one of the cheap ones. It's 150 FPS round, and I was right by their spawn, so I was kind of cautious there. And we each had 2 lives, but I forgot to turn on my camera until a little bit through the game, so at this point, me and David had both lost a life. They still had 2. And David's pistol that he is using is 350 FPS. It's a gas blowback pistol. So I'm running around. This our spawn right up here. Their spawn was right back there where I just started. I'm looking around these bushes because the first time I died, they were right behind one of these bushes and machine gunned me. And I hide in this bush, see Thomas coming out, bang, and I got him. But he didn't quite understand that I hit him since my pistol is only 150 FPS. So I come around, and David had killed Dad also right there. Right as Thomas was running back, David came up behind Dad right here and killed him. So now it's 1 life. Now we each have 1. And they each have 1. So it's a tied game right here, a tied deathmatch. And so I go back. Their spawn was over there, so that's where they spawned. And I saw them run out. I take a shot at them, but I saw them. They're right behind that tree right there. I saw them run out. I have no idea why they ran out. I took a shot at them, but they didn't see me. And I was really surprised that they didn't see me. I guess they didn't expect me to be there or something, but... So I snuck up into this bush right here. And I see Dad kind of coming over a little bit. So I see him right behind the canoe that's on the shore right now. See him come out.
Bang, bang.
And I got him with the bang rule. He was probably around 20 feet away from me. So I wasn't quite sure about if that counted or not, but he just went out. So now Thomas has 1 life, and me and David are still in at 1 life. So I kind of rush around this. And I don't know where Thomas is yet. Then I see him poke his barrel out behind that tree, and I run back to the chicken coop and around to this bush, hoping that he'll follow me, but he didn't. He stayed in that bush, or in that tree, wooded area right there. So I was just right around this bush right here for a while. And I see, well, I can't quite see him here, so kind of looking around. And please, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and a comment on what Airsoft / any type of content you want on my channel. And if you like the content in my channel, please subscribe. And for this final kill, kind of looking around, and I see David off to my left, closing in on the trees. So I'm being really careful looking around right here. I point to tell David that he's right there, and then I go to the boat and then rush up. And David and Thomas have kind of exchanged a little fire, a little combat fire, some shots. They've exchanged some shots. And sorry for the background noise, my mom's washing dishes right now.
Bang, bang.
And that was the final kill.